going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz, featured on ABC, NBC, CBS, Yahoo, and Fox, coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so every time I make a video, you'll be the first one to know. So, I was requested to make a reaction video because apparently a buddy of mine talked about Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan Paul, and he's going through a breakup with his ex-girlfriend. So, and I saw that Logan Paul talked about this on his YouTube video recently, which was like probably a day ago, prior to this video being made right now. So what I want to do is, look into this whole thing and, see what the message that not only that he has to say about it, but I actually want to give my input and, how he's pretty much dealing with the whole thing. So let's check it out.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying. It might come off a little odd, me being so vocal about these exchanges I'm having with women who aren't my girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That struggle to go from girlfriend to ex-girlfriend, I felt that myself. And honestly, any man that struggles, after a breakup, it's perfectly normal. But y'all saw that.
Yeah. I'll get vulnerable here for a second. In the past, I would exit a relationship, and like many people, it's like, hey, like I'm gonna try to distract myself with another girl immediately. Or if you're a girl who broke up with a guy, like, what do they say? The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
Yeah,
bro. When I was young, I don't know, I did that, and now as an adult, like my priorities shifted a little bit, and I just don't have that same drive. Like I zoned in, and I'm not out here slanging pipe.
I think it's because
laying pipe. Like
Yep.
I'm not fucking around. I'm not even in flirt stage yet. Like, I don't know. There's a hump to get over before I feel comfortable being back
on
at
the scene.
it.
Can I ask you a question?
Here's the thing. People in that early stages in their 20s and stuff like that, people who still don't have an idea what a relationship is, haven't learned so much about themselves. Yes, they'll go and try to find someone else to sleep with, and they'll think that's the key to get over someone, but that's really not the key. And I'm actually glad that he touched up on it, because and it's not to validate my video, should you get back with the next, if they slept with someone right after a breakup, but which you should watch, and I have a part 2. So, but here's the thing: is that when you invested so much into someone, and it's been not even invested, even like you went into that relationship, you wholeheartedly loved this person, like it was your world. However, when it's over, that drive that you had to go sleep with someone else, it's not there. There's a reason why. Because you actually respected the relationship that you had. And things didn't work out because they didn't work out. However, that feeling of going to sleep with someone else right after the breakup, it's actually not a really good feeling. And I would know this from experience. But it's not a good feeling because, like, yeah, it's a temporary feel good, but at the end of the day, you're going to be questioned like, damn, I mean, I got something, but there's just a deep internal feeling that it's just it doesn't feel good. And I mean, I'm only speaking this from my experience. I'm not speaking for every other person, but I know there are people out there that can relate to that, because there's just people that just don't like to face their fears and address the things that are actually important for them to grow. But in that feeling, let me before I get into this next part, that feeling of not being motivated to date or anything like that, low key, that is actually a good sign for you, because This is and this is where I told people back in 2016, like if I can go back to that time, I would do it again because that was one of the best times I've ever had because I was really exploring myself and it was just a great time that I wasn't motivated to date. I wasn't motivated to do anything but to really just learn about my behavior, my traits, and what I respond to. So let's get into this.
Men and women are very different in how they emotionally get over a breakup. And so a lot of, I've heard from a lot of girls that the way that we have sex post breakup, girls just want the attention and the feeling of being desired by a man, especially when they are the one who's broken up with. And I'm not saying in your scenario it's any way or the other, but you know, I've talked to girls who have been broken up with by guys, and the first thing that they want to do is have a guy take them out to dinner, tell them that they're pretty, like tell them that they're worthy and deserving because
Bro, it's never easy, although sometimes it's necessary. It's never easy. Breakups suck, dude.
Yeah.
Breakups suck. I remember just was thrown back into that space of splitting with someone who you've spent so much time with for so long and who you love and having to end it all, man. This person has become not only a habit, but a behavior integrated in your life. And all of a sudden it's gone. Cold turkey, gone. Yeah, it's just like any other person. You just got to find ways to, for me anyways, distract yourself. I like to stay busy.
So he pretty much touched that up real, like he basically was accurate with that last part right there, saying like breakups suck. It's never going to be easy afterwards because like he said, that person was integrated in your life and you have to learn how to be by yourself again. Some people have to learn how to be alone. They have that issue with being alone because they feared it so long, but guess what, now they have to actually go solo and actually have to learn to be alone, or they're gonna monkey branch to another person, but it's gonna be like a never-ending cycle. And when you integrate your life with someone else's, it's great at the time when you're together, but when it's gone, it's done, it's over, you have to start over. This is why a lot of guys who let me just say this, there's a lot of guys out there that are not very aware of themselves. They're very emotional sometimes, and they overreact to little things, right? But this is why a lot of guys just go off their center because it's a breakup. Like it's over. Like the fact that I have to hear that it's over, or the fact that I have to tell her it's over, it sucks. And like I know there's of course there's gonna be women out there that think guys have it easy because they just move on and move on. No, 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 no. The first couple weeks are easy. It's that third week that really gets to you. So but the truth of the matter is that for both parties, it is just never easy. Like you have to learn so much, and it's not really a bad thing to learn everything about yourself. Now, should you have done that with the relationship? You could have, but you were not as motivated to do so because there are certain partners. Because there are partners out there that don't motivate us to be better, but they don't motivate us to be better as ourselves because we spend so much time working on the relationship, making them happy. We spend so much time forgetting ourselves, and this is where a lot of issues in relationships happen. Like this is why there's a lot of breakups. A lot of people don't know themselves. I hate the fact that I can say this, like when all this whole YouTube thing started going up and stuff like that, I'm glad I'm doing it, but I hate the fact that it took a breakup for me to experience this whole thing to it just sucked at the time. But there's a blessing in disguise behind it because it led me to doing this, to teaching people, and not only teaching people how to get over a breakup, but to really to really seize opportunities and being more resourceful in life. Because for myself, when I'm mad, when I'm upset, when I'm hurt, when it's over or whatever, right? When it's like, even with my friends, like when I had friends that were very close to me, there were friends that I've had. There was like one friend that I've known for a while, and then I'm not his friend anymore um, because of certain things. But that sucks. But but it motivated me to become better. It motivated me to, be a better critical thinker. It motivated me to, just be better the next day, just be better now, and have boundaries. Like, I hate the fact that there are certain people integrated in my life, and then all of a sudden we're just strangers again. But at the end of the day, that is just a part of life. And people come and go. And that's okay, because every person that you interact with in life, every person that's integrated with your life, there is something for you to learn. They are either going to tell you, they're not going to tell you, but they're going to show you, the kind of behavior that you are okay with, the kind of language that you like. I mean, they're there to teach you one thing, or they're teach you a whole bunch, good and bad. But it's up to you to decide what you think is good and bad. And if it's a toxic relationship, which most people can't recognize because it's toxic, it's mostly bad. But when it comes with these people that come in and out of our lives, they're there to teach us something, just like we're there to teach them something as well. They might not get it during the relationship, and they might get it right after the relationship is over. Because some people can't just catch on during the relationship, because the emotions are so high, and I love her. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing. And like, I don't care about I don't even care about myself, but she's amazing. I like this. It's just it's just all those things. So this is so what Logan Paul really touched up on was really facts, in that guys really do. I will say guys flip off the most, because you spend so much of that time. Y'all see that man hurting, and and here's the thing. Do you want to go sleep with some? And he touched up another thing, which I meant to touch up a little bit earlier, but sleeping with somebody else, right? And I made a video on this. Should you sleep with someone else after a breakup? And I said no. If you are in your early 20s or mid 20s, you might be like that might be it for you. However, that's not going to solve it for you, because you're going to run into the same little problems that you've already had with the previous person. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the respect that you have for the person. It comes down to how you really respect that relationship. It's over, of course. You are free to do what the hell you want, but how much did you really value that relationship, you know? And how much do you really value you? Because when you just go and sleep with someone else to try to get rid of the relationship, or just try to forget it, you are trying to sweep something under the rug, and that's not the relationship that they had with someone, with your ex. That's you're sweeping the little things that you need to learn about yourself under the rug. You run away. But why don't you just take it out under the rug and address it and actually face it? It's not easy to do, but once you get through it, you're going to look at it and it's like, it was that simple. So that's pretty much this whole video, and I really hope that you guys learned. I hope that you guys got something valuable out of this whole thing, because I saw that video, when I saw this video with Logan Paul and his podcast crew and stuff like that, I just thought it was really something that I really wanted to share with you guys. And I feel for this dude. I don't know, I mean, whether he's hurting or not, breakups do suck. So That's pretty much my whole thing. So if you are someone that is looking to get over your ex, of course you can get my book called 10 Simple Tips to Get Over Your Ex. And of course, if you like my videos, you can contribute by donating via PayPal or Venmo. The information is in the description box as well. And of course, if you like one-on-one coaching with your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz, we are in November still, and happy Thanksgiving. And this is Black November. So yes, I'm offering free one-on-one coaching one time with your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz. You can go into the description box right now and get that spot. But that's pretty much. So if you guys find this information valuable, I want you to drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, because it is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.